Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look, hey. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA 4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, y ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un pánico. Dale rápido, quiero crecer y dar más fruto, algo botánico. Lo hice bien orgánico. Tomé el maquinón. Voy subiendo como espuma y tú bajando bien titánico. Out my way, I built this in a day. But you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need tease, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Thumped up, to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. It's a 31-yard play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Oh, ready? Look the hot, look the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes out to the left. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Now, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Uno more. 11.
Back to throw, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Down. Oh, ready?
Dell with the grab. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. They bring Valdez-Scantling in motion. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Connection made to Dell. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete to Dell. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Why Tony? Hey, south.
Stroud off the play fake. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Tank Dell the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another run for Henry. Will drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Play made that time by Danico Autry. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down throw for Jackson. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running it now out of the gun. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Play brought to an end by Ronald Darby.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They need a lot here, but still going forward on 4th and 15. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They're set up at the 35 now. Left side into the hands of Dell. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Mixon. And he's brought down real close to that It's 4 yards on the play, Brock, and now we've got ourselves a 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
An 18-yard attempt.
Everly's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet deep to their... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We play one here.
The end of the first quarter with the score.
Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. It's a gain of 22. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Second down now, 7 to go. On the ground again with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Stroud now on 3rd. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Up the sideline, past the 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Turning to Henry on third. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play, and that brings up fourth down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Working quickly here. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No, we changed it.
From the 32. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That one way too far up there, they can't connect. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Why Tony? Hey, south.
Shotgun now, first round. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 45 on second down. Connection made to Dell. He has room past the 25. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go. Hey, Uno. Buggy.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the gun, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
All right. Why Tony?
To the air, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Launching deep down the... This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, a run for Henry. Past midfield to the 45. Along the right sideline, there's space. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
11. 19 Texas. Hey, uno. 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
No.
Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. Connects with the open man downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Everly's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's right. That's right.
They motion the tight end over. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Jackson off the play action. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Why, Tony? Hey, south. Look the hot. Good. Hey, uno Mars. 11. 19 Texas.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He beams one deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Stroud off the play fake. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw for Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So that brings up 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Lamar out of the pistol. Looking for a target. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. first time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they could rip that ball away from you, too.
Collins there to grab it. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
How was that? Hey, uno more. 11. 19 Texas. Hey, uno. Oh, go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Why, Tony?
At the 44-yard line.
Hey, south.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Look the high. Oh, hey. Hey, uno more. 11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. It's complete to Hopkins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And this one too far in front of him, it's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Into the hands of Likely. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. That one's out and cut on the right side. A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Jackson's gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Offense up to the line fast. From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
We give right side to Henry. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play fake, Jackson. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
2J. All right. Why Tony? South. Tonight. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Collins got it left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, Uno. 11.
At the 34-yard
Thank you,
line.
Texas. Hey, Uno.
From the gun, Stroud. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's cut at the 25. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Middle.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it deep downfield. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Lamar now from the gun. Flush down now to his left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Robbie.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, south. Today.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans go up by 19. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They go play fake with Jackson. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This is Henry on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, That gets the job done.
Getting out to his left. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know what I like to say about sports? It's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
He's trying to push the field. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's